Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today it's going to be a quick video on this Cuisinart T-Series touchscreen 14 cup coffee maker, model number DCC-T20. I'm going to show you how to set the screen and set the auto program. So if you want a cup of coffee in the morning or a pot of coffee in the morning, I'll show you how to program it so it'll start automatically for you. So the first thing we're going to do is set the time. We're going to hit this to activate it. Now to set the time, we're going to hold either the hour or the minute button. So I'm going to hold the hour button. It's going to start flashing. Now I can change the time. Don't pay any attention to this H. That's the carafe temperature. This thing only has a PM light. There's the PM light. If it's AM, you're just going to go until you don't see the PM. So right now it is 11, and use the minutes, 55 AM. So then just let it flash and then it'll memorize the time. Okay, the time is memorized. Now that we've got the time set, we can set this auto program. We're going to touch and hold this auto button right here. We got to hold it till it starts flashing. Okay, the auto's flashing and we got hour and minutes are lit up. Now I'm going to set my time that I want it to come on in the morning. Again, only has a PM light, so typically you're going to do it in the AM. That's PM. Keep going past, so let's do 6 and then the minutes. Let's do 6:10 AM. Okay, this thing's really nice, so just let it stop flashing and it's going to automatically turn it on the program mode. So there, it stops flashing. The auto on light is on now. This lets you know that this thing will start in the morning. Now I've got to make sure I've got my water installed. I'm going to put my coffee grounds in. Make sure the lid's closed. Make sure my carafe's empty. I had a viewer one time, his carafe wasn't empty and he got up in the morning and there was coffee all over. So when you go to bed, make sure that auto on light is on. That's the only indication you've got that this coffee maker will start in the morning. Okay, so say you want to cancel that. Just go up there and touch it. You decide you're going to sleep in the next day, just go in there, just go up there and touch it. So say so you do your first auto program, you've got your time set. The next day you're going to come in, turn that. Now, if I quick press it, it just shows the time, but it doesn't turn the auto on. See, if I just quick press it, oh yeah, 6:10 AM. I've got to do the same thing. I got to hold it. Okay, it's going to flash. So verify the time. If you want to do any changes, you can. Otherwise, you just got to let it flash. And it turns it on. Now, if I wanted to do a bold setting, turn it off. Turn the bold setting on first. And if I'm doing a small brew, hit the 1 to 4 cup mark. And then when I do, it's going to memorize it. I can change my time. It's going to stop flashing. I can even change my carafe temperature. That's the temperature of the warming plate. Okay, auto's on. So it doesn't give you any other indication. Like I was hoping the bold and that would be on, or the 1 to 4, but it doesn't. So at least I do have the auto on, and that's to let me know that it's going to start. Now this thing brews whatever amount of water you put in the back is what it brews. Even though that 1 to 4 cup, I've had viewers ask me, well, if I fill the reservoir up to the max mark, will it brew just a 4 cup pot if I hit the 1 to 4? No. That's if you put a small amount of water in here. The coffee maker will brew the coffee a little bit different because you're brewing a small amount. So that's what the 1 to 4 cup button's about. So in the morning, and put your coffee grounds accordingly. So if you only put 6 cups of water, put 6 tablespoons of coffee grounds. If you do 8 cups of water, 8 tablespoons. And accordingly, just follow that chart. 1 tablespoon per cup that you're going to brew. And when you wake up, it'll brew whatever amount of water that you put in the back here. Just one more trick. So when this thing's in, like it turns itself off after a little bit and the screen is blank, the clock is on. If your clock is not on, when it's in this mode, you can turn the clock on and off. If I hold both the hour and the minute button, it turns the clock off. I'm not sure why you would turn the clock off. So now when it goes into its sleep mode, the only button you see is this wake button. Your clock is not displayed. I guess that's not really bright, so I don't know why you would turn the clock off, but if you needed to turn the clock off, that's what it would. And then to turn the clock back on, there, clock's back on. And then when it goes into sleep mode, there, your clock is showing. This is just a quick video on how to set the auto program and the time. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe.